back to my channel. Welcome to a new YouTube video. So this video has kind of been long overdue, and I decided to just kill the time that I'm here driving to just give you this video because I'm already vlogging with the other videos. Alright, so pardon me if this is not the best because it might shake a little bit and I might not be looking into the camera because I'm looking on the road. Forgive me. Alright, and I hope you're hearing me well, guys. So I've been out for the last couple of months. I would have uploaded some videos, a few which would have indicated that I was in school. So yeah, that is over with for the most part, not 100%. So I wanted to share a little bit of my journey with you, getting into school and getting to this point. So I was at Utech, University of Technology, one of the big universities in the country, doing the certificate in midwifery program. If you keep up with the channel, you already know I am an RN, and I have been since 2019. Well, I've been working since 2019 January. So if you do the maths, I'm 5 years going 6 years an RN. I've been wanting to go to study midwifery for a while now, but a lot of things I think probably hindered it. Being in the public system, a part of it is waiting your turn. So there may be persons who would have been ahead of you, who would have been working before you, who would have qualified to go to study before you. And so that's a part of it. Then there was the case of COVID. There was the case of some of the schools shutting down. So many things happening, like it's crazy. So I had in my intentions when I started working that by year 3 I wanted to go to study. Yeah, that never happened. We're at year 5. I didn't get to go until year 4 to 5, right? And that's just how life is sometimes. Get used to it. So this, me going to Utech to do this program was also something new because it's the first time that the University of Technology is offering this 1-year certificate program. I don't remember if I told you that in a previous video, but that is the case. Anyways, I did not know I was going to school until last minute, which would have been last year. I got a call in July and they said there's a call from Utech in July asking if I'm still interested in the program because they're about to start it again in August 2023. Bear in mind, they had a fall start in January 2023, where the program began, and then just didn't happen. Like after 2 weeks, there were no more classes, no more communication, like nothing. So, I mean, I was trusting God through this process. Let me just say that. I was trusting God like big time because I wasn't even 100% well at the time. And I'm like, do you really want to go? Like, do you think I can handle it right now? And you know, I waited. I told them, okay, yes, I'm interested. So that left me running up and down now for that part, July to August, trying to get my head in the game, waiting to hear something from the university. Now that was a sore point. You often hear Utech being referred to as the party shop. I don't think you really truly understand until you go there yourself to experience it. I mean, I can be fair in terms of it's their first time offering the program, the school, the coordinators are overwhelmed, fine. But honey, when you're on this side of the fence, sometimes you just don't want to have to think about why things are the way they are. You know, like you don't think it's fair for you to be dealing with these things. Yes, it's reality, but sometimes it's really not fair. But anyways, it was a day-by-day process. I can say that. I couldn't sit here today and tell you that, oh, next week, so not with Utech, not with this program. It was a day-by-day process. Our lives, there were 21 of us in the class, and our lives were literally put on pause for the entire year because it was literally, you don't know what's next. So I got into this. For the first semester, we would go into Kingston, say, once a month. Yeah. Once a week. Woo! Once a week, we would go into Kingston. And, sorry. I was doing a little bit of driving a while. Alright, so once a week, we would go into Kingston for classes. And the other classes would be online, and we would just have to try to make ourselves as flexible as possible. At that time, in the first semester, it was on Tuesdays that we would go in. So bear in mind, I would have made arrangements from about September, August, that I'm gonna live in Kingston. So I started to look somewhere. That place being NAJ, which you know is our union, Nurses Association of Jamaica, and they have accommodation there for nurses, especially nurses who, have come into Kingston for the opportunity to study. So I made arrangements to stay there, but I didn't need it for the first semester because it was just once a week in Kingston, so I would just drive into Kingston once a week for my classes. Fine. Then exam time came. Our exams were face-to-face, and because it's a university and how they operate, their exams would have been scheduled like end of semester. So December, we'd have our December exams. Oh, and I think there would have been mid-semester exams as well. At that point, it would have been in October. So yeah, I would stay close enough so that I could go in to do my exams face-to-face. Got over first semester. Oh yeah, we did a little clinicals in first semester, did we not? I think we did. Yeah, we had to observe our deliveries in the first semester, and I had to observe a total of 20. Now came the issue of finding a place to do our clinicals. As I told you, it's a day-by-day process with them. And so here I was thinking that I would have been doing my training at the Victoria Jubilee Hospital, the specialist hospital for maternal and child health. No, that was not the case. They decided to send us back home. So I commuted from my yard to the Midwifery Regional Hospital to do my clinicals. I opted to have it done there. My hospital would have been a little bit too slow in terms of giving me the experience that I want, so I chose to go to Midwifery. And there were 3 of us there for starters, and then it came down to 2. That was a good experience. The nurses there were very accommodative, and I learned a lot. So that was just my witnessing phase. Then came over to January semester where, girl, we gotta start doing our deliveries. It's time for us, after witnessing 20, to start to do our 40. So this is where things got even more exciting. We could put into practice literally everything that we learned or were learning because we were still having classes. And in second semester now, we had to go into Kingston. Now this is when I moved to Kingston. I was in Kingston for a solid month continuously, yeah. And then I heard that, oh, you're gonna go back home to do your deliveries. So lo and behold, I had classes Monday, Tuesday. Hey, I had classes Monday, Tuesday. I don't think Wednesday was in it. And then I had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. And then I had to go back home to do clinicals Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I was having school 6 days a week. My only free day was Sunday, and that was my travel day to go back to Kingston. What church? No. That was the case because of the hours that we had to complete in the clinical space, and then we were still having classes. The only realistic way for me to get all this done was to go in for clinicals on Saturday. Then there's the pressure of wanting to complete the 40 deliveries, and y'all, that pressure, you gotta know to know, because you just want to finish, you know. And I remember being at home. Even one day my dad took my car, and his car was at home, and his car had a little issue. I think a cap was loose, the cap on his radiator was loose. I don't know nothing about going at the front of the car, but nurse called me and said, we have delivery. Hello. YouTube straight away. Make sure the cap secure, and head down the hill. And I got, I think, 2 deliveries that day. What Sunday morning? Oh my gosh, like me just come here and tie it up again, and your girl is about to head out. Let's see if I'm gonna get a delivery today. So this is the OOTD. Just throw on my scrubs and my Crocs. I'm ready for drive out. But I daddy carry me, I forgot drive because I'm gone with mine. And him have radiator issues. So if that's not good, I can't leave. So let's check that. I not even know if you check, but let's check. Alright, so I successfully applied the steering lock. Haha. Yeah, so it was exciting. That journey was exciting. Exams came face to face again. Then came third semester, which I just wrapped up, which was all clinicals. So I had 8 weeks in the hospital, and I finished my deliveries early in the third semester. So 8 weeks in hospital, and then the remainder of the time, I think about 5 weeks, I did at the health center. The health center experience is what I was not prepared for in terms of how I found it exciting. I loved it. It's more slow paced than the hospital, but I just love how autonomous the midwives are. And in addition to that, you know, just how caring they are for their mothers, having to do the home visits to check up on these mothers. I see where they go above and beyond the call of duty, because we know that some of these cases, some of these persons have socioeconomic challenges, and that is an additional stress, you know. And I just see how they navigate this and do it so well. I enjoyed that. It just felt personal. Like you have your patient, and your patient like has your number. Of course, I think there should be limits to that. But you know, your patient will call you if anything. You check up on your patient. You refer. You are responsible. Like you need to refer if you find an issue that is outside of your scope that you cannot deal with, and you think might be life threatening to mommy and baby. Like I was in awe. I was literally in awe. I kid you not. I was blown away. Like, can't quit my hospital job and go clinic. Yeah, I really loved that. Sir, where's the indicator? Anyways, yeah, so the time spent, it blew off so fast, I'm not gonna lie, but I enjoyed the experience. What I kind of felt though, for most of my assignments I was in the same group, so I was interacting with the same 3 to 5 persons all the time, or 3 to 6 persons all the time. So it's when the semester was closing off now that I felt I was just getting to know other persons in my class, getting used to them, right? That's how I felt when the semester was closing. So it was bittersweet for me. It was very bittersweet. Oral and practical exams. For those of us who are RNs, we know we did span of duty at the end of our RN studies. For midwifery, we do oral and practical. That was an exam that I'm not gonna say dreaded, but you know, having not done this before, we were kind of on edge about it. Well, for me, I don't really worry about exams like that. I just trust God and do my part. And there might be a little nerves because I remember the week. Was it the week of exam? Oh Lord, my heart skipped beats. Everybody was like, girl, you're having us worried. I'm like, nah, I'm good, you know. But my heart is skipping beats because exam is coming up. I chose to go the first day. There were 2 days for my batch, and I chose to go the first day. And it was alright. It was okay. Got a patient who I had to collect history for and do an assessment for. Also had to buy a gift for our patient. We had to cater to the examiners. What else? And then there's the table, midwives know, where they put the fetal skull, where they put the pelvis, where they put a baby. I think I'm leaving something, and the placenta. And you don't know which one they're gonna ask you to take up and tell them about, so you have to know about all of them. Some examiners do give you the opportunity to choose. I did not want that opportunity to choose because I am terrible at making decisions. Like, I could not decide what I wanted to choose. Like, I was like, I don't want to choose this because I don't want to seem like I'm easy, you know? But at the same time, I don't want to choose this because I don't want to look like I'm too bright. So they didn't give me the option. They chose the fetal skull for me, and I was very happy about it. I was so happy. I'm tough. I did talk. I told them about the fetal skull. Yeah, and then I just looked at the favor of God in the questions that I was given. I think I got pretty good questions, because when I listened to the questions that some of my other colleagues got, I was like, in my head, I'm like, I don't think I could have answered that. Maybe I would have if I got it, you know. But in my head, I'm like, I don't think I could have answered that. I just thought I got the best questions for me. I mean, it was such a journey. So brilliant nurses ready for their exam. What? That's right. So at the moment, I'm on my recreational leave. I get 15 days after my study leave ends, which I have to take. Weekends not included, and so your girl is about to, whoops, fly out for a little bit, and then I return to work. Then there is my written exam. That's the last part. The written exam, which I have to do in October, and that is what will give me my license. So at this point, I've met the criteria to get my certificate in midwifery. But then, in terms of my license, I have half the job to do. So I did the practical and I passed. But then I have the theory to do and pass as well. That's in the first week of October. And once I pass that, I'll be a midwife. I'll be a registered midwife, a registered nurse, registered midwife. Sometimes a part of me feels like I love midwifery more than general nursing. I really was at a point where I could have done anything. Like I heard about crit care and I'm like, okay, I could study that. And I like A&E too. I'm like, oh, I could go and do that too. But I'm glad I got midwifery out of the way. I can go and do anything else now that I want to do. I don't know where the Lord will lead me henceforth, but I'm excited to be 27, and at this point, I'm grateful. My graduation is November, but I'll try to keep you guys up to date. Try to vlog. No promises, because I did start off the year very good, but then I just got weary. Like, there was a point, guys, when I couldn't walk. I can insert pictures. I had an injured ankle. Up till now, I don't really know what wrong with it. Because when I was in Kingston at the time, I went to doctor. I remember going to Medical Associates Hospital to get x-ray done. I had the x-ray reviewed. I had to get medication. The pain was excruciating. Y'all, I couldn't walk. Like, my foot, it was swollen and it hurt. My sister was the one who bandaged it for me. And that's when I got a little bit of relief. I had to buy ankle support. Thank God it wasn't my driving foot, so I could drive. I was hopping, but no, God was like just so good. It hasn't hurt me. After I recovered, it hasn't really bothered me since. And it healed just in time when I was going to the clinical space. I remember I started clinical with the ankle support, but I think by week 2 I was out of it, and I was up and down in delivery room as normal. So favor and the grace of God just really kept me. Like, one doctor said it could be something autoimmune, it could be rheumatoid arthritis. One doctor told me that it could be a stress fracture, which might not show on the x-ray. I think she wanted me to do an MRI because it was painful to touch. I mean, it was crazy. I've never experienced anything like it before. But the events that led up to it was that I was exercising in Kingston. But I'd put on my sneakers and do like walking or jogging on the spot. And I was doing that when I just moved for, I don't know how long I kept it up for, until one day I realized it was hurting and it just progressively got worse. And I had to stop. I mean, every time I try to exercise, something go wrong. I even started gym after that. I have some clips, I don't know if I get to insert them. Started gym after that, and I realized the foot was gonna act up again, or it kind of started to, but I was pushing through okay. Day 1 completed 30 minutes of walking. Wasn't bad. Actually, already feeling like me can't bad on just day 1. Mercy. Can I keep this up? We'll see. Morning number 2. So it's official. I have a gym membership starting now. So let's see if this $5,000 will go to waste or we're gonna use it wisely. let's see what we can do in a month, right? Have to stay motivated. Sleep was good last night. I wake up with no problems this morning. So I'm gonna head to the ATM now. So tell me why I'm at the gym this morning and I can't get the treadmill started, and it's the morning when I'm all alone. There's nobody else in the gym because they go somewhere to do outdoor thing. And I'm at the gym, ready to be productive, honey. And the treadmill is not coming on. The elliptical is not giving. I don't know how to use an elliptical. So what? My money not go waste. This not right. I'm trying to call somebody, not getting through. So luckily someone passed through the gym and fixed the issue, and I was able to get my workout in. And what almost turned out to be a slow morning actually turned out to be a good morning. Yeah. 300 calories is a lot for me, and that was the goal this morning and I achieved it. Alright, I'm a little woozy. If you know, you know. So I'm just breathe off, drink some water, and then skedaddle. This was what, morning 7? I think this was morning 7. That's good. On a roll if this is morning 7. Oh gosh. I mean, when I started, I was like doing, on the first morning, when the person set up the treadmill for me, she gave me like, what you go? 3,530 or 5,330. I don't know the order. So 5% incline. The speed was 3 kilometers per hour. And yeah, she said that's like my normal walking pace. So I was working with that, and I pushed through for the most part. But I find that if I do like intervals, so sometimes I put the incline up to 5, but I read where a physiotherapist was suggesting like put the incline at 3, especially if you're a beginner. So 3 incline, 3 kilometers per hour speed, and then, you know, and 30 minutes. I find that if I do like intervals, I can't say how much minutes of what, but say I'm doing the 5% incline and 3 kilometers per hour speed, I'm get tired. Just put the incline down to 3, and I will adjust the speed. Sometimes it will be at 3% incline and I put it up to 3.4, 3.5, the maximum we go. And I work that, and I get tired, I put it back down to 3, and I keep doing that, and I find that I actually do more when I do that. Sometimes I'll go down to 2.5 kilometers per hour and then I put it back up to 3, and you know, I push through and I burn more calories that way. We spend more than 30 minutes, I'll go 40 instead, you know, and that works for me. So we'll find a rhythm. I think that's what's important. Find a rhythm and work with it. So yeah, may try to keep this up, honestly. And I'm eating. Even last night I was like, you had a good day in the gym yesterday morning, so you know, you might can have some peanut butter and bread and whatever. And I fought it and I was like, no girl, no. Okay. And I went to the freezer and I got some strawberries, and I had my strawberries, and I felt much better after I had the strawberries, and I drank some water, and that was it for the girl for the night, you know. Oh boy, if I could have just keep this up, if I could really just keep this up. Alright, I did 5 days this week. I forgot as hard as I can because I'll start back clinicals next week. So, you know, gotta put in the work because I don't know what's gonna happen next week. The only way I see it fit, see it working a bit, is if I wake up 4:30. Boy, I don't know how that's gonna go. So, put in the work from this week. and see how it goes. So guys, morning 9 complete. Yeah, my face look brighty. I'm never sure what to do with my hair this morning. Like if I was supposed to tie it down or what. Put a sweating through it. I don't know if I did for tie it down. We'll see. I don't want no say Jimma interfere with my hot girl lifestyle. Anyways, I'm 2 pounds down, by the way. But my foot, I had an issue with my foot the last time I started working out, and I feel like it's a up. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. But I was gonna push and do 40 minutes this morning, but I stopped at 30 or 30 little, and additionally I was over 200 calories active according to my watch. So I kind of feel satisfied as well. So those 2 factors why I stopped at 30 minutes. If we can do 30 a day, 30 was the goal anyways, but I had been pushing to 40. But I realized that the incline at 3 and whatever, and me navigating when I'm feeling too tired is working for me. So over 200 calories according to the watch, and that's fine by me. Plus I already know that diet alone can do it for me. Well, if things work like the last time, but we're just putting in a little extra. I can't wait to see and feel the changes physically. I'm not yet having that. I mean, apart from my tummy not being as bloated. But yeah, but my foot, I don't know if I should go home and put it in the wrap. I probably should. And maybe do 4 instead of 5 days this week. I don't know. I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. I really don't want to stop. But I'm gonna head home now. I wouldn't even get music this morning, brother. The data was crap. No music. But I pushed through. Maybe if I did have music, would I go longer. But I pushed through, hon. Guys, did I say I was injured? Right now, I'm not even sure. To be honest, I just do my workout. I mean, a little pain here and there. But afterwards, I kind of feel like I feel better. Is that weird? I don't know, but I have some painkiller from the last time. I only took 1. So I'm gonna take it today. I promised myself when I was coming to the gym, because it may take forever. I took like an hour to decide if I'm coming to the gym, come sleep, snooze the 15 minutes, another 15. Finally get up. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? So I said, you know what, I missed yesterday. Plus, when I was hungry at work last night and supper come, your girl had a 3 slices of bread them sending at a sandwich. So we had, it was cheese sandwich. I'm not even like I did sardine. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love cheese sandwich. So I was hungry, I had it. I came home, I was still a bit hungry. And to be honest, the nutrition never so up yesterday. I mean, the first part of the day was good, but 3 slices of bread and cheese for your dinner, that not cut it. So I drank some green tea, and I had a few cream crackers. I did feel better after I'm gonna go on my bed, because I additionally had that because I knew I wanted to wake up and come to the gym this morning. I don't want to go no say on my way to the gym or at the gym I go black out, because I really never eat nothing substantial. So I said, alright, let me just have this little bit of thing, and I felt so much better after, because I had a headache and it went away. And I went to my bed. Note to self, anytime you go eat no snack, pour it out into a container. Because I always complain about like cream crackers and those stuff. Me name the whole bag of cream crackers, because why you put the whole light in a one bag if you don't want me to eat it? Mark you, we don't eat crackers like that. But cream crackers. So I poured out some into a container. Helped. Really did help. So this morning I come, I say, alright God, you know what, I'll take the pill when I get back, but I really need to get into the gym this morning. So yeah, I'm gonna take the pill today. I read it last night and it said for pain, but I'm almost certain it's pain and inflammation. So I'm gonna take it. If me feel like I might wrap my foot today, at work, because I do walk up and down a lot. I work out a lot at work, you know. So yeah, I feel good in myself. These 30 minutes are awesome, and every time I want to give up, I just push through. Okay, 25 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, okay, 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, you know. I don't try to push it to the 40 because I'm burning over 200 calories in the 30 minutes. I'm satisfied with that, and I have to know my limits. So I do feel a lot better in myself, and I'm losing weight. The scale says I'm losing weight. We know I'm not supposed to check every second, but may have a condition. There's a condition we might have. If I go up on the scale every second, I'm gonna go up on it every second, right? So that. I'm gonna feel sexy this morning in a machine outfit when I never buy for workout, but it make it to the gym today, and it never feels so tight for come on. You know what I'm gonna do? It tight. And it's my size, like it's petite, you know. And petite is my thing because I'm a short girly. But anyways, I need to decide now what time I'm going to the hospital. Maybe 10 o'clock. I think I can make it for 10 because it's like 7 now. I'll be home by about 7:05. I'll be home, and then I wanted to cook. I took out some chicken sausages last night. I think I took them out. No, I didn't take them out. But I'm gonna do some zucchini and carrots, or zucchini, broccoli and carrots, or broccoli and carrots, whatever. I'm gonna do something today. Coming out, make my vegetable boil. I'm gonna blanch them further down in the week, if anything. And put them in the freezer. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that because I know it's gonna be tasty. I like zucchini and I love carrots, so that's gonna be good. All right, peace. So guys, I am on the way to the gym. As soon, let me flip and show you outside. It is a foggy morning and the camera not doing no justice. It's worse than this, I promise you. On my way to the gym, I have clinicals this morning, right? I'm gonna be a bit late. I already know that because by the time I get back home after bathe, I'm gonna be a bit late. We still not figured this whole thing out yet, but I can't miss I don't want to be consistently missing my gym time. That ain't a part of it. So just to wrap up these random gym clips that I took at the time, I did manage to lose some weight over the period, somewhere around 5 pounds, but I had some goals to meet and the clinicals to do, and it got really stressful. I could not keep up, and I have just been out of it since. But then because of the goal I had to meet in terms of my deliveries and all of that, the time got really rough for me and I just couldn't go back to the gym. And yeah, but I do plan to get my life back on track after this vacation, you know. Yeah, so that's the update for y'all. That's what I've been up to. That is what led us up to this point. So every time we reach up, you know, me I go turn in a fall mode every time. Now catch me today. Yeah, so that's the series of events that led us to this point, guys. So I think this vlog is gonna come up first. Thank God I got to film it, so when I reach overseas I'll upload it and then I can upload the other vlogs afterwards. So stay tuned, y'all. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I feel blessed, and you know, I just like to have the videos. I did private some of the videos before. I'm gonna put them back up. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, share and subscribe, and yeah, bye.